Hello guys, welcome to the GEST challenge. Yes, we had a little bit of overlay problems. Yeah, I didn't know there were so many sponsors as well. There is, there's a little bit of a new title as well. It's not just the GEST. It is the challenge for you guys that have not read the news. It is 4 teams being invited. Yeah, 4 teams being invited to this little challenge here. So it's Vici versus Mineski, Rattlesnakes versus Myth Trust. So
10 seconds to go.
the winner of this game will proceed to fight the winners from Rattlesnake as well as Myth Trust, and I'm your host Lysander Zenora, and I'll be casting the two best of 3s here. Vici Gaming versus Mineski, that's a best of 3, and then we're going to grand final where we will be casting that another best of 3, and I think the winner will get some good money. Doesn't say here on the news page. Alright, I believe it's $1,000 at least. 1,005. Yeah, not really sure about that, but we're gonna talk about drafts a little bit, and well, we see a very standard stuff: OD ban, Bat Rider ban, Shadow Demon, Wisp as well. So apparently Mineski is fearing the Asian Wisp, which hasn't been showing much results thus far. And Vici Gaming, I would like to say they are a very strong team. They were a strong team, but recently they have been dropping a lot of games. Hopefully I am not popping in the mic. Yeah, so yeah, they haven't been doing that well in the past few games. They were absolutely stomped by Rattlesnakes yesterday. They were destroyed by Rising Stars, so Rising Snakes, Rattle Stars both destroyed them, and they were placed last, and I think they do not qualify for next season of the Dota 2 Super League. So they have been playing really badly. Recently I saw them lose to a lower tier, I would say, Southeast Asian team as well. So Vici Gaming not looking good at all. Tsusumati, he has been switched over to the support role on his own accord, so that is something that might or might not be going too well for him. But I don't know. He did manage to get some items on his supports. Despite going 0 and 8 on that Vengeful Spirit, he did manage to get that 4 staff. He did manage to get some, well, he got items compared to the Camel or the Lestrak, as you guys fondly know him. Well, that guy went 0 and 11, 1 and 11, and didn't really get a lot of items. But Mineski, very strong yesterday. Nearly taking down Orange Esports, one of the TI3 invitees. So well, it's very possible that they could actually stomp Vici Gaming 2-0. We're gonna see if they do get out of their slump here and well, win the challenge. Challenge is quite a good bit of money, especially since they have forfeited their rights for the D2SL next round. So they have to be very careful when dealing with this kind of teams. And Mineski, as always, the Pinoy pride. And that's this guy, apparently with his name blanked out here, so I have to ask admins what his names are. So
5 seconds.
Alright, so I'm just gonna ask.
Reserve time.
So I'm not so sure about the
Radiant's pick.
the guys on the Mineski teams, but I do know Vici. I did cast them yesterday night twice and watched them get absolutely massacred. So they have to be really careful in terms of this draft there. But they do pick up one of the hardest heroes. Well, I won't say the hardest heroes to lose with, but one of the best and most successful carry in the competitive scene right now. It is the Alchemist as well. The Weaver Rubik. I'm gonna see how well Tsusumati does on that Rubik, or will he be given another kind of support? Maybe he goes on the Weaver as well. But Visage as well as the Darks here. Two very strong picks here, very capable of the team fights. Visage, even though he doesn't have the AoE, he does have the familiars dropping themselves onto people. The Soul Assumption, just a lot of damage coming their way, and hopefully we will actually see something special coming out from this. I am, wow, third pick Spectre. So Mineski going for the hard team fight here, and well, alright, I need to know who are on Mineski's side. Alright, according to... oh, I can micromanage very well to the draft. Alright,
10 seconds to go.
10 seconds to go. We're gonna see what Vici actually got with Rubik, Alchemist, Weaver. They do really well if they get the jump here onto the Spectre. They will get him killed early on, but if the Spectre does get some kind of semblance of farm, gets up that Radiance in time before Alchemist snowballs out of control, it could be really difficult for Mineski to fight, especially with the wall. The vacuum is just gonna do so much damage, and Mineski going a little bit old school here, goes for Earthshaker, remodeled after Yames. If you guys do not know, you can post that meme, Yames or 2GD. It really does look like him. The new Earthshaker, very like kind of face. So, and we're gonna see a Tsusumati Chen. So Tsusumati Chen. So we're gonna see if he does do well this time. Chen is one of those supports that can get a lot of farm, and farm is what this guy loves. Like we said yesterday, in China, creeps farm for you. And we're gonna see if that is the case here. It will be the case for Chen, of course, and they will ban out the Quark, Sand King, as well as the Windrunner. All very good picks. The banning out the Prophet is wise as well. The Nyx Assassin, the Prophet, as well as the Wisp, Shadow Demon. So, all in all, looking pretty solid. I love seeing an Earthshaker. Earthshaker is gonna be really good at charging up those Soul Assumption hits.
Reserve time.
But still, it's something to be seen here, because Vici Gaming, by going for this Chen pick, they will be weakening their tri-lane into making it a dual lane. So they have to be careful when dealing with this Earthshaker, Visage, Spectre kind of combo. The Spectre will be causing a lot of trouble. The Earthshaker will be slamming you in place, blocking your exits and everything else. And Visage, of course, just landing the finishing touches on everything else. And hopefully I won't have any technical issues right here. Alright. Okay, so far I've been keeping the chat near me. It's been no problems, I hope. I see a lot of you guys, Pinoy fans most undoubtedly, and Vici fans, I'm not so sure, but still. It is a lot of heroes banned out here. The Life Stealer actually banned out, and it's going to be a DK for Vici Gaming. So going for a triple core here, tri-core. Very greedy here from Vici. Because if Mineski does decide to punish this, they have gone for some sort of a late game carry. Gonna see if Spectre does go for Drum's Face, or will he go for something like a Radiance. So, still waiting for it to... well, still waiting for it to be going down. Mineski has the last pick here. They can go for something surprising, like a Templar Assassin. I would like to see a Templar Assassin coming out here. And I've said many times before, I don't usually cast Mineski. I am very unfamiliar with their plays, their players, and everyone else. So we still have an ass shaker, if you guys call it that.
Reserve time.
And hopefully this guy does put on his name later on. Yep, Jesse Vash. And yeah, but this guy, he doesn't have his name. But still, no sound in Dota TV. Gotta fix that right up. Turn on that mic, zip it down. Alright, got it. Yep, no sound in Dota TV. Thank you guys. It is 2 minutes of delay just for now, so there will be a little bit of downtime on Dota TV before you can actually hear me. But for you guys in Dota TV, yeah, there's a delay as well. So hello guys in Dota TV, I'm Lysander. I'll be covering your challenge for today on BTS1 and Vici Gaming versus Mineski in the best of 3. The winner will go into the grand finals to fight either Rattlesnakes or Myth Trust. So we're gonna see if the Thailand guys can actually beat the best Rattlesnakes, the Chinese qualifier winners, well, second placers. So we're gonna see if they can do it. And Mineski still waiting a long time for that last pick. And it's gonna be a puck. So very standard coming out here. There's an Earthshaker, there's a puck, there's a Visage, there's a Darkseer, and oh, all of them look good. The puck will be landing some AoE. They're gonna be silencing up the Weaver. That's gonna be very important as well. The Dream Coil will reduce his mobility to an extent. He will be beating Dragonite to some extent. Dragonite will have to be careful in the early stages, but once he gets up that bottle, it will be A-OK. And DK gonna be pretty durable against that. Probably not gonna get the best last hits, but he will be using the Flame Breath to farm up with that Bottle Crow. And Earthshaker will be a very good tri-lane support. Like I said, oops, I again hit the wrong button. Oopsie. Alright, gonna jump into the game, switch up the overlays.
Prepare for battle.
Prepare for battle, she says. And we will be preparing for battle, hopefully. This game will be an exciting. And it's a best of 3 for you guys out there. And it's Mineski on the Radiant. They will be running Razor. I don't know what this guy's name is. Alright, a lot of VG guys are seeing out. So it's good for me. Are they gonna remake? Alright, Mineski. Razor. I'm just gonna call him Razor right now because he has no name. Dot dot. I wish I know his name. Right. So we're gonna call him Razor for now. Spectre. And J will be on the puck. G is gonna be on the Visage. Owa is gonna be on the Earthshaker, and it will be Jesse Vash. I recognize this guy. Gonna play on the Darks here. Meanwhile, 2-2 on Vici side. We'll be playing the Hard Carry Alchemist. AZ or CTY will be on the Dragon Knight Solomid Tsusumati, or ZSMJ as some of you guys know it, depending on which part of the world you're in. It is gonna be the Chen, the Holy Knight, the Farmer of Supports. Very last hit. A lot of last hits coming from him. This guy with creeps farm for you. FY is going to be playing on that offlane Weaver, and Fenrir will be on the Rubik as always. Never understood this helmet. Don't like it. But anyway, it will be this game with triple DCs right now. So we will be just looking at Roshan. Well, take a look at Roshan. He's just facing the wall. He has been timed out, and we're gonna see if he does. Do I have sound? No. Hey, big shout out to you guys as well, Tom Sawyer. Shout out to you and Brazil, and shout out to K-Boss Lion, K-Boss Lon. Well, it's not showing any bands because I don't know. Who is the Spectre? Any guys know who the Spectre is? Hopefully I can get his name, his proper name, before we can actually start. Man, I apologize to all Pinoy fans out there. I really am not familiar with Mineski. Alright, it's Joven, and thank you so much. Alright. It's Joven. So Joven on this hard carry Spectre. Is he smoked? No, he's not smoked. It's just the fountain regen. Earthshaker looks like Yames, doesn't he? He does look like Yames. But meanwhile, we will be just talking about Joven. So thank you. Big shout out to Lily for telling me that. And big shout out to you guys in the chat. I just saw it. It's still it's a 2-minute delay, so I can't technically ask you guys for help when it comes to this, but still. Joven sanity, yeah, alright. Pinoy fans, do let me go, do not burn me to the stake. And we're gonna see if the game does begin very shortly. You guys. Druid. Okie dokie. We are going to start the game, and it's going to be them running out. And okay, it's going to be a trial in bottom. It's going to be a solo mid puck and an off lane Darkseer. Hopefully, he will know that this is not the best lane for a Darkseer and just run to the bottom, because Rubik can cause you a lot of trouble up top. So Earthshaker is going to give a little bit of pause, as always. Settings, he says. Anyone think that he really looks like James? James. He really does look like James. Not so sure about that, but and now speaking English. Yes, I am trying to speak in English, and I don't know anything in Pinoy except for what's the one? What's that? Oh yeah, I know something that isn't really friendly to say. It's called it's called ang baho kili kili mo, and that is a very funny sentence that I just love saying so much. And I've checked it. It's really safe for work. So it's just retarded to say on stream, because out of context it just kind of sounds like a rando insult that doesn't really hurt at all. And it's gonna be GGTY. We're gonna go into game at long last. Eye of a Things. Right. FY has a bunch of regen pulled up for him. Nope, just bought it himself. He will have 3 Iron Root Branches, no Clarity Potion, so he has to be very careful when using that Sakuchi, not wanting to over spam Fenrir. has wards as well as one tango. He knows he will be taking minimal harassment up here. Jesse Vash, Iron Shell, gonna be checking out the top
30
rune
seconds
just
to
for a
battle.
moment there. FY, hopefully he will get something nice for himself. And CTY going for the first point in Flame Breath, has this very pimped out Dragonite, and look at that more. Alright, Mineski still sticking together as a team players they are. Dropped an observer here on the high ground. We'll see a little bit to the side of the tower, but we'll not see too much onto the high ground there. And they're gonna ping up top. Darkseer, will you get it? No, Fenrir is there. You won't even want to try. Regeneration gonna be completely useless to anyone up there. So they're gonna fight over nothing, and they'll plop down an observer up top. So, might actually want to see an observer planted here because it does give your solo mid some high ground vision, but not gonna do that. And Jay doing a very nice block here already. And guys, will I miss first blood? Yes or no? We can see if that actually does happen though. So. FY, we'll spot out G here on the Razor. This is a best of 3, guys. Oh yes, I should turn off my settings. Sorry. Sorry about that, forgot about that as well. FY, gonna be hiding the trees here. Meanwhile, I think Razor or Joven will be having a good time. He will be farming. There'll be a good pull here from Fenrir. There's gonna be completely ignored, of course, Jesse Vash going straight into the jungle. This is a smart thing to do, and putting the Iron Shell on the creep instead of yourself. You will slow down your farm because this Ursa will not die, but it does do a very nice stack. Gonna send them back in. And with this Iron Shell, it will just burn them. They'll be pulling themselves. So Jesse Vash already knowing what to do. Puck being very aggressive to CTY here. CTY, I would arguably say, is the best player on his team right now. He was monumental in helping his team beat LGD China in the debut, if you call it the debut game. And please, someone. This is going to be a very passive start. I can feel it. Yes, it's not going to be doing that much. The last hit sitting at 7-7 apiece for each hard carry. But again, as Alchemist, you don't really want to be on toe-to-toe with him. Oh, CTY might be in a little bit of trouble. He will. Oh, wow, he dodges a swing from the Dragonite here. So we'll be dodging one hard swing here from the sword. And Rubik looking to pull through. No, not going to pull through. Bottom lane. Weaver. G's just going to be throwing smoke balls here at Weaver. Weaver can't really help. Can't really afford to trade that much. Has munched through three of his tangles right now. Meanwhile, Joven still gonna be farming Earthshaker. Does pick up Illusion Rune, so he's gonna use it to scare the DK out of lane. Possibly now. CTY does have his bottle, pops his salve. He will go for a point in Dragon Blood. Fenrir still doing the pull very well here. Not going for the last hits just yet. Gets that, so at least he does get one. We'll be going for the pull through now, and might actually have to use a Fade Bolt for this one. No, he does not. Fade Bolt. Oh, it's a ranged one as well. So he will stack the entire creep wave. Good job to him. But this Hell Clapper, Hell Smasher will smash his entire creep wave down. And kaboom! Skeletons as well. This creep wave will be demolished completely. And so Fenrir doing a good job just stacking the creep wave, making sure that they can deny this completely. The wave will never ever hit the tower. And well, Darkseer still doing his good job there, farming this entire creep stack. And it's gonna hit level 6 very shortly, I feel. If he does decide to stay there, some Darkseers decide to go to level 4 if they do face up against a very aggressive lane. Tries to go for the push with Darkseer. I mean with the Chen, with the Dark Troll Summoner. It's going to be going for something here. Soul Ring already up for Jesse Vash, so he will be having some good fun here with pretty much unlimited mana with the amount of HP that the Darkseer does have. He has a salve even. Soul Ring does give pretty good regen. FY might want to go into Shukuchi. Yeah, goes into Shukuchi. White Mara harass back G. Not going to be in any danger here. Salve up here. No, it's just a Tranquils here for Joven. So Joven going for the early Tranquils, going to settle himself down for the late game. And like I said, very passive. And guess who leads the top of the creep score, guys? It's Tsumati, the legendary farmer. And he will be the top farmer in this game. 24 last hits on him. And it's going to be 21 on the Spectre. Alchemist 21 as well. Puck 21. DK falling a little bit behind with 17. And was that just a pull? Yeah, that was just a casual pull. I thought he was going to rotate in, but not going to be the case. Jay will have his little courier following him, and they're diving. Well, they're diving FY. FY forced to pop a salve, only left with one tangle remaining, so cannot afford to be too aggressive right here. Puck does pick up a haste. Gonna run back all the way middle. AZ. CTY has to be careful here. Oh, this is Smeevil. I haven't really bothered with the Smeevils just yet, because a little bit lazy. And here comes Chuzumati with his Chen, with his Dark Troll Warlord, his Centaur. Gonna make everything hit a little bit faster. 2-2. Gonna be a little bit of a problem here. But Jessie Va, she is kind of out of position for this push, and they pop the glyph. They will be sending the creep wave behind. Drop the acid spray as well. More farming this up. Chen will do a bunch of damage to the tower, so they will be getting one free tower. And
Radiant's top tower is
FY
under
hitting a very decent level 4 here for an offlaner. The J still sitting at 3 points in the orb. 1 point the waning rift, and it's 5 minutes in. No first blood. Go check out their gold graph, and it's about 1,000 in favor of the Dire because they do have the first tower of the game. There's a little bit of a stack, and there's a little bit of a dodge as well from J. CTY still working towards the threads. Possibly want to see if he goes for the BKB or the Shadow Blade. Both supports actually pulling quite well, so this is the kind of games that supports might actually love to have because they don't really die. And they will be getting a lot of EXP as well as levels. And meanwhile, FY, he is still sitting at level 4. The Razor, I mean not the Razor, the Spectre, Joven, he is sitting at 3 points in that Spectral Dagger. He has a little bit of burst coming out from him as well as that right click power with that 1 point in Desolate. Even 1 point is good. Not missing any last hits there. And yep, we'll get that as well. So meanwhile, middle lane still very even across the board. Like I said, when you have a tri-lane against nothing, and the tri-lane is a Weaver who's playing very defensive. Oh, gets the slam on the wrong side. Soul Hunter flies out. FY, will he die? He will not. But FY, will he get chased down? Spectre will not dive this, and he will survive thanks to that bottle charge. Looking to control the runes as well. And CTY will pick up this one. With Jay not going to get any out of that one. Very close shave there for FY. He will get out of there alive. Alchemist will continue to farm with only 1 point of Grievous Greed. Going for max stun. Now that is very questionable. 3-2-2. What am I talking about? 2-2. Should actually go for maxing the Grievous Greed since he has unlimited farm as well. Going for max stun. I'm not so sure. He's going for Battle Fury. So he's going Yamate style. And we're going to see a little bit of a gank here. Middle lane. What an op. Going to catch him at the edge of there. And one more right click. CTY. Nice heal here from Tsumati. Is he gonna get it? No. Fairy dust in your face. You sneeze, you lose. Alright, so that will be the DK going down there. So double kill for Puck. I was just letting Puck to finish his words there. But Puck will get 2 kills over Vici Gaming, and already not a good start for them. A perfect fissure here from the Earthshaker. Pinoy Pride. No Olats, guys. No Olats. Pinoy Pride. So Owa dropping a perfect fissure here. Just sandwiching them there. And well, Rubik couldn't avoid the orb in time, had to run into the tower if he did want to run out there. And a gank for the Puck goes terribly wrong, and that's going to be a very, very quick treads bottle. Null Talisman gonna go for that blink as well. Jessie Vash meanwhile still ignoring the thing up top. Alchemist getting a bit of farm, but still going for that 1 point in Grievous Greed is not the best idea as well. So I hear that some of you guys say the Smeevil Crab is nice. I think so too. I'll like a dish of that. And TTY 4 points in Breathe Fire, Dragon Blood, Dragon Tail. So very standard build coming out here. He did pop his ultimate for that, so dying there was very unfortunate. And even so, he had a double damage. He could have gone for something there, and they are going to look for another one here. But now level 9 on that Dragon Knight. No, I mean on that Pup with that double kill there. Level 7. Nope, we're gonna go for a silence. They're gonna find a rune up top. Not gonna find a rune. It's gonna be regeneration here for the Earthshaker. Gonna get that denied immediately. FY gonna be a little bit aggressive here. Not gonna push the issue. Gonna be backing off. Fenrir still sitting at level 4. The Alchemist, I don't like his build at all. It's been very, very questionable in terms of all the Vici guys. They have been doing very questionable farming, I guess. You call that. Oh, he pops the stun. He might actually throw it there. He will throw it there. And well, I guess it's gonna be paying off here. Tsuzumati slams once, twice, nuke. Nope. He still gets it. He still gets it because this guy is perfect at last hits. So he will be getting that perfect chain stun off, and a great sandwich gang here from the Chen will get that kill for him. Meanwhile, Fenrir, FY has the bottle, but no rune in that. So they have the ward on the high ground. So if the Punk does go out of position just for a moment there, could find himself with a tail to the face, and well. Oh, he gets Dragon Tail up now. There is a problem here for Jay. Is he gonna get picked up? Is there gonna be a flame? What a fissure. Gonna save his life. But Spectre, he comes on in. He haunts out. Is there gonna be an engagement anywhere? No, that's not gonna be the case. Oh, they heal up. Spectre does come in. Joven in a little bit of trouble, but a coil does come up and will pick up that Rubik. Is there gonna be a chain standing here from Tsuzumati? Is it gonna get it? Soul Assumption flies out on Dragonite. A fissure again. Is he gonna slow him down? CTY has to be careful. Another Soul Assumption. No mana for that. But Weaver comes in the back line of play. Gets the Spectral Dagger on him. He is dropping really low. Puck might get a silence. Not gonna get. Tsuzumati cancels out that stomp with the centaur, and I think he wants to chase down FY. FY is out of mana. Will there be an AWP? Will there be an AWP? There is no magic stick as well on this Weaver, and well, one. Is there gonna be another? Is there gonna be another? Nope, he's gonna TP out of there. He gets nuked. Oh, he gets stomped. Nope, the centaur says achoo and misses that stun. 2-2. Meanwhile, dropping very low to that Darkseer. Could have actually gone down. Has to be very careful there. But a good juke here from FY. Gonna ensure he survives that. And well, meanwhile, CTY in the middle lane with that Dragonite will lose his rune to the Earthshaker once again. So Earthshaker, Master Troll in terms of the rune here. Oh wow, doing a good job at the Earthshaker. Earthshaker is just really good because he does dissuade any kinds of aggressions and really good as well. Meanwhile, Joven, his Horn not doing the best, but he is gone for Tranquil, a Ring of Aquila. A Ring of Aquila, very weird build. I wouldn't say it's a weird one, but very rarely seen here on the Spectre. And Joven Jesse might be in a little bit of trouble here. No, but Alchemist is a little bit too far pushed. Still not choosing to max the Grievous Greed, because why do I even want Grievous Greed? Because you're Alchemist, damn it. But still, he's not gonna get it. He's gonna go for more Acid Spray. So he wants to go more aggressive. Has gone for the Battle Fury. So that's gonna up his farm a little bit. But I don't like the low stun build here. Tsuzumati, of course, will have his mechanism up and ready. So support is not exactly the worst idea here for this Chen player. But meanwhile, Jay, this guy is sitting at a Blink Dagger. An 11-minute Blink Dagger, not the fastest. I've seen about 8-minute Blink Daggers with constant farming, but this pup has been doing pretty nice as well. As you can see, a big engagement up top. What a vacuum in. 2-2 will eat a Soul Assumption to the face. He will die. Is there going to be Centaur Stomps? No, Tsuzumati, will you do some kind of micro? We'll get a little bit of micro stomps, nothing. FY has to be careful there. He runs into a Sentry Wall, gets a Soul Assumption to the face. The dagger will nearly hit him there. What a good timing for that time lapse. If not, he would have gone down there. So they lose the Alchemist for nothing. There it's 4-1 in favor of Mineski. The Pinoy boys will be doing a great job there. DK trying to push down the middle lane a little bit here. Let's see if he does get it off, and here comes the blink. Coil, spells the silence. You might want to snap out of that right now. Gets a rock wall in your face. CTY will not be getting out of this one. He'll try to run. CTY running for the hills. Run for the hills. Oh no, he will. He will get out of this. There is no more mana on this Earthshaker, and well, neither is there any mana on the Weaver for any further aggression here. Jay will take a little bit of damage, but nice heal here from Tsuzumati. His Chen is, well, impressing me at this moment here. FY will be running in and out. Not so sure what he was looking for. Maybe the Courier. But Fenrir as well as the Alchemist will be sharing a little bit of pool EXP. Still. Spectre, meanwhile Joven. He is going to be farming up the bottom lane here. Unperturbed actually. Does he have Relic? Oh no, it's going to be Diffusal Blade. So a little bit of a letdown. I think Radiant Spectre is really good. But meanwhile Fenrir, he gonna hit level 6 soon, so he can get up that steals. But a Puck with Blink Dagger will have a lot of mobility on his way, so that's gonna be very strong for him. FY meanwhile will blow a bit of fire here. CTY not dropping there thanks to Tsuzumati. He did save his life. Fenrir, go look at last hit skin, 81 for the Alchemist here. With this Battle Fury, he can actually munch through it. He's not as fast because he's not an anti-mage, but he has the Grievous Greed to normally get through that. But no, he decides that it's too cool for me. I don't need to be greedy. I'm just going to be farming, and farming non-stop the old-fashioned way because I have Battle Fury. But I don't like it. I prefer the Grievous Greed. The stun has got him 1 kill, but that is still not really that much to laugh, say anything about, sing songs about. Is there going to be engagement here? I heard a blink from the Puck. The Puck did go into the phase shift and just blinked out of there. So nothing really came out of that one. Diffusal Blade might be coming up soon for the Spectre, but he does not pick it up just yet. He has not gotten enough last hits. The Dragonite is going to be the focal point right now. I see. Yep, got to zip on it. Got to send him down as well. Fissure, Coil, a little bit mistimed, but enough burst damage to bring him down. So DK, CTY will take a fall here, and they will push for the tower. Middle lane, not so sure if they will actually defend this. Chen doesn't have ultimate as well. They're gonna smoke down bottom. They're gonna look for Spectre, but Joven, he knows what's up. He's gonna back off, and Mineski will get a free tower, I think. Will they though? Jesse's level 10. He has a vacuum. He's gonna go for that vacuum very soon. Here comes the Spectral Horn. Is there gonna be any follow-up? I see an Alchemist throw out a stun onto Jesse, but Jesse will be okay. But a blink on in with the silence as well. Jay, he comes on in. Oh, Tsutsumati dropping very low. Will he goes for the max? He goes for the max, and Earthshaker Echo Slam, big Echo Slam. FY, a tail to the face. Owa might have overextended here. Gets a stun. Jesse Bosch catches it with his friend, and they will go down. Alchemist will get one cleave. 2 cleaves up on the entire enemy team. Jay will pick up this double damage here. I would say the Weaver is way out of position. Right click, blink. Great job here from FY. He tries to earn himself, but Jay will get a kill. A little bit too greedy there. The Weaver will take a fall. And, well, Puck will get himself a dominating streak here. The Acid Spray going to slow down his creep wave push. And 2-2. He tries to go for the deny of the tower there. Throws out a stun. Will dodge it. Nope, he does not disjoint it in time. Will get a tail to the face. Big misplay there from the Puck. A lot of throwing going on, and we see a bottom lane. Not gonna see a. Nah, it's gonna be Razor just farming it up. He will have his Diffusal Blade soon. He did die there with the Spectral Horn. Should not have bought it. Should have just gone for deny. Deny the tower. But still, they're not gonna do that. They're gonna go straight for the Roche Pit, and they will actually get. Oh, they get a little bit of a hoof steer here and there. They should be able to get it. 2-2 does have 2 points of Viewers Greed now, so thankfully he decides that money is important to Alchemist. And you can see Familiar is actually going to go for a little bit of a scout here. Fanreader still steal Iron Shell, going to counter push that wave. Familiar is just sitting up there on the high ground. They will not be in time to contest this Roche. Good play from them. Able to just Roche with that Chen, Alchemist, as well as a bunch of them. What a snipe here. The Visage Familiars will lose one. Familiar will get that tower for himself. So that's great for him, not so great for Vici Gaming. But they get a Roshan, they get an Aegis. So that's gonna be good for them. They have a smoke for Visage here. He hasn't got his arcane boots, it's gonna be mech for Darkseer. So all's good for him in Darkseer land. And 2-2 meanwhile still gonna be continuously farming, has the Aegis of Immortal here. The thing about Vici Gaming's heroes is that their heroes, both cores, the Dragon Knight as well as the Weaver, as well as the DK, can't really benefit that well from the Aegis because they have transformation ultimates. So once they do die from the Aegis, they respawn without them, and it's not exactly the best Aegis carry on them. So they lose a lot of the power when they lose the transformation ultimates. It's the same way Lycan. Lycan loses his Aegis, but now I guess giving it to Weaver at this point is not so good. It's a support Weaver more like. So they're gonna go for a little bit of denies here. They're gonna take the tower. Yep, they will take it for themselves, and we're gonna check out the gold graph again. It's gonna be 4,000 in favor of Mineski. No, in favor of Vici, and 4,000 in favor of Vici as well. And FY, he tries to go in, he weaves on in, gets spotted out by a Sentry Ward, as well as a whole bunch of Familiars. They will get spotted out here, and I think they will back off. Yep, they are gonna back off. Darkseer, Earthshaker, he doesn't want any part of this. He has about 100 gold before he can actually. He will actually get that arcane boot, so he doesn't want to get into any trouble. FY gonna spot him out. Owa could be in trouble here. Dragon Knight says surprise. What? An echo miss. Echo no. And Owa will go down there. CTY is on a killing spree. The Familiars try to buy some time, and that Echo Slam was up. Oh shit! Oh no! What? I'm gonna slam it, and well, not so sure what he was thinking there. We'll bring down that Familiar as well, 300 bucks, and now it's looking good. Wow, what a 5-man wall. Spectre Dagger as well. What a coil! All of the AoE lands on the entire Vici squad, and they will just evaporate. Churn pops out that last minute heal. Earthshaker is back in the fray here. Sadly, he does not have that Earthshaker ultimate, but 2-2 running away here. He's gonna run away. Soul Assumption will say no, and now that he has popped his ultimate, there will be a summon, smack, and a fissure as well. That is pure destruction coming out there. Perfect trap here sprung by Mineski. Alchemist does pick up his Shadow Blade last minute, but still, that was epically orchestrated here by Mineski, and they will destroy the entire Vici squad. They will just evaporate in the wall, coil, as well as all that ops and fairy dust. Unfortunately, Puck did go down there, so sad for him, but Owa If he had Echo Slam there, that would have been horrendous. The Spectre does come in with the Haunt, but Diffusal Blade is just not as scary as the Radiance. And Fenrir, bunch of wards. I'll come back there, but that was a perfect trap sprung there, and I believe all the Pinoy fans in the chat will be really happy spamming that Tagalog. I'm not so sure how you pronounce it, but yep, they'll be spamming. It's like I don't know how you say, right? Pinoy pride and Pinoy. But anyway, great fight here from Mineski, and they look to be taking the lead here. Going to get a little bit more respite. Yep, 2.5k now, and the XP graph after that full team wipe is going to be about 1,000 in favor. Only 1,000 left in favor of Vici, and I think that DK could be a little bit out of position right now. He gets spotted out by the he spots out Vici, she spots out the Earthshaker. Earthshaker goes for a bracer as well as a stick charge there, so not exactly the best there. Korea, what you gonna pick up? BKB on DK. Wow. CTY can farm. He has got 3 kills, as well as some towers, as well as a bunch of last hits as well. FY going for BKB as well. So it's BKB Gaming coming out here for Vici Gaming. I think that Alchemist still needs a little bit more. He will drop an Acid Spray, try and get some farm. Will get 2 for his efforts. Has 4 points in Grievous Greed now, so he's gonna look to skyrocket. We're gonna look at his net worth. It's 9.5k, 8.2 on the Spectre, and it's gonna be 7.7 on Puck. Mineski is really good in terms of that, keeping up with this Alchemist. Alchemist, of course, is going to be a problem. An Alchemist that is shut down early can still bounce back from a 0-8, but an Alchemist that stomps is going to be snowballing out of control here. 2-2 is just going to set himself for the late game. Go for the Battle Fury, farm up those creep waves really quick, and there is a big ancient stack here. Huge ass carnival of creeps going to be here for 2-2. Hopefully he does decide to pull one more time, or is this too full here? Yep, we're gonna have all new tenants in the house, and Fenrir will be pulling this all the way to the left. And will he get it in time? Creeps don't troll him. The ancients will spawn again, so professional gaming, guys. Visage will TP down the bottom lane. The dragon is gonna be laying down some hurt here, and now we're gonna see another huge initiation. Jay is in the house, and he wants some of that fun. And they will throw out the orb there. Spectre takes down the top tower. Chen will be spotted out in between trees. He's like, oh no, he's gonna run away. And well, Tornado is gonna be a little bit of a pest. The Vulcan will back off there. Centaur does go down. And Jay gonna chase them off. Goes for Dagon in true Pinoy fashion. Why the heck not? Won't walk through a whole bunch of sentry wards though. So great eye here from Vici Gaming. They will know what's up, and they have a whole bunch of wards, sentries, everything. They will not be finding anyone unless FY decides to feed here. FY goes to the Shukuchi there. He's gonna back off. And the dust does tag him at the end of that, but he will be going out there. Is there gonna be a random call? Wow, what a time lapse! The sick jukes on this man. What a player! What we're getting out of there. And Owa wasted that pack of dust. And G quickly as I go. 2-2. He has 2.3k right now. Gonna work towards the BKB, I imagine, but still holding that gold. We're gonna see what he goes for. FY. Let's see if he goes for something else. Jay has the haste. And now CTY Invis on the hunt. He wants to look for Joven here, but Joven is kind of tanky right now. Going for a Yasha, casual vitality boost just for a little bit of the HP. The Diffusal Blade is going to be big on him, but there is no one to actually help him gank this. And I think he's going to stalk the Spectre. The Spectre will not be stalked. So walking just to the edge of the tower vision, and he does realize that Joven just wants to be farming, split pushing before the actual engagement, just haunt the heck in. So you can see if he does go there. Oh, they force the Darkseer in. They try and get the stun up on FY, but will not be getting. They will do a little bit of damage to the tower here, but Joven playing very safe. CT wise, invisibility is gonna run out soon, and 2-2 is gonna be. Well, just gonna be pushing that casually. Meanwhile, bottom lane we have a little bit of a standoff here, waiting to draw all the pistols. We'll be avoiding some of that damage. FY does slip on in, feeling really brave. Not gonna go. Joven got a Yasha money now. Still waiting. He's gonna be farming, and ZSMJ is gonna get tooled up by his familiars. They will drop themselves onto the Wilkins, cancelling a Tornado, but Tsuzumati says no problem, I've got a second one. Yo, what up? And this does disrupt some of that. Is there any blinks? But there's no blinks, but it will do a lot of damage to the supports here. And a hasted Fisher. Nope. Just cancelling it, and it will land on Jay. So just trolling there. ZSMJ just being an absolute troll. And well, 2-2. Invisibility, and they will be knocking away this tower with the fireballs of doom. They'll bring down this tower. Still a standoff going on here. Why are you standing so long? This could be a mistake from Mineski. Could transition into a big mistake. And wow, a great swarm does reveal out all the enemy heroes on the board. We'll give them a little bit of money, but here comes the TP support. Puck, he wants a piece. DK still not giving up this tower. He wants this tower. He is gonna tank it. 1, 2, 3. He gets the tower. Spectral Dagger will not be able to stop him there. And meanwhile, Jay actually did cancel his TP, and FY gonna get spotted out by a bunch of sensory wards. He will know. Here comes the call. They're gonna fisher him in, and he's gonna run all the way in. What a boom! GG will be going down there. They lose 2 heroes immediately, and a pause. Any last words? But no, it's a crash. But that was sick plays. That vacuum into that Echo Slam could have been better right in the core of that, but still, kaboom, they go. And with the Soul Assumption, 2 of the Vici supports evaporate along with that. Oh, 1 of the Vici supports evaporate. Fenrir will just die. Weaver will just get squished. And that was a good initiation. Imagine the Blink Dagger on them. Imagine if there were 5 heroes there. Luckily for them, Vici were doing a little bit of split pushing shenanigans. They took down the tier 2 up top. So still looking to be a balanced game thus far. It's about 4,000 in favor of Vici still. And pause out of the way. Well, it's about 1,000 in favor of that XP graph. And the net worth still sitting at 13k for that Alchemist. He's looking good. He's TPing back home, looking to help his friends. No. Is he? What's the TP? Alchemist TP. Oh no, he's TPing home. So it's going to the fountain, but there's gonna be another TP out here as well from Uzumaki on that Chen. He's 2-1 right now. The Spectre is chasing him down. He should get out alive. He should technically. Yeah, I think he will get out alive. There's a blink. There's no call. There's a blink. There's no Fisher. There's a blink. There's no blink. There is no vacuum. So I think ZSMJ should be okay. He has 2 seconds to run. Charming sound. DK meanwhile as a BK beat 2.8k, and here we go. Gonna restart up that game. G has went a little bit out of position. We'll pause. We'll be just pausing this a little bit here. G. All right. G says G. GG. GGG. GG. So Vici being gonna GG. Be sure to type double GG or you might end the game. Go, says Visage, and they will go on in. Oh, there'll be a right click, wait, follow away all the way to the fountain. No, it will not. A man of timing, this guy. That is MJ. Great. Well, just all about the timing of this guy. 2-2, he's gonna Shadow Blade in. Is he gonna find something? Owa, Mr. Earthshaker, Yames. I'm gonna call this guy Yames from now on. Yames. DK meanwhile still doing a little bit of split pushing, so in true China fashion they will be split pushing 3 lanes, so Delta push, split push, whatever. Delta split push, yes, that will be it. Wilkin says nope, says the familiars, and they will be stopping his advances there, and he's just gonna stand there getting timed out. He's gonna emo, he's gonna poke away at the birds there. The birds say, haha, if only you knew how to fly. So they're just dragging him by the nose there. I smell food. But yeah, they're gonna poke to the birds versus bugs. We're having some aerial action going on here because this guy can fly. He's like a Charizard from Red version. Something like that. Look, he flapped. Right, anyway, G. Gem. So looking to de-ward up the map. Familiar is going to be keeping tab on Roshan, the big guy, and meanwhile the Spectre got his Yasha up. CTY on the with the BKB, the double damage, and FY still working towards his BKB. Does he have the Mithril Hammer though? Does he have the recipe for it? Jessivage, 4 stuff, mechanism. Oh what? J. Wow, J.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So, Puck playing like a true pub. The Puck pub. They got 3. I don't know if this constitutes as a troll, but a throw, but I don't know. Dagon tree. They're sitting back. I think Mineski should not be doing this. They should be pushing because the Alchemist is getting further and further ahead. If you look at his net worth, he's 14,000 now. Gonna hit 15. The Spectre, yes, he's getting some farm. Spectre is good and all, but 2-2. Assault Cuirass has the Shadow Blade, has the Battle Fury, will be working towards his BKB, and afterwards it will be very difficult. I believe enough Shaker Slam, Echo Slam, Echoes does damage through BKB, but still it's not enough. It is not enough damage. And now they're gonna go for some pushing. Still no one contesting Roshan. They're not gonna go for it. The winner of the next fight will be guaranteed at Roche, of course, and ZSMJ still not going for anything. FY meanwhile. CTY, Shadow Blade, so that is going to be your initiation. Comes kind of like a semi-Beastmaster with no cooldown, but of course doesn't pierce through BKB, but then again, who has BKB? Spectre is not a BKB hero, so DK is a good hero to be looking for this kind of initiation stunts with, and we're going to see the familiars once again going to scout out Roshan, so very good from the Visage. Visage is a good hero that should be used more often. CTY, going to be stabbing up the ghost here. You dare freeze the Dragon Knight? And that is MJ has a 4-star for him. This guy can farm. Look at this guy, 111 last hits. You guys should take a look at last hits here. The hero levels, yeah, it's all cool. Oh, Fenrir is sitting at 8, so he needs to step his game up. And we're gonna see where's the last hits. Last hits here. ZSMJ, 111. Look at that guy's last hitting. Oh, double initiation. They are gonna go. Oh wow, you will be out of this fight. You will be sitting this one out. And with that death, they might actually look for some Roshan. Puck will be spotted out by this observer. He could be. Oh wait, what? My mouse? Oh, CTY. This could be huge. They spot out this guy, and they will tail his face. Throw the concoction as well. That's 2 heroes dead. Mineski, not so sure that was the right choice. They're wandering around, and well, Dagon 3 Puck, huh? Dagon 3 Puck. Best Puck. This will be a free Roshan to Vici Gaming. Vici Gaming, looking a lot better than they have in the past few days, and they might actually look to take this game 1. If they do secure this Roshan, they do secure this push, because right now the Alchemist is looking really fat. Alchemist picks up the Ages of Immortal, 29 or 48, and CTY going to continue farming this little stack here with the whatever remains of his dragon form there, and a great set of wards. And now Puck was like, hey, they put wards here, but hey, too late. They get Roshan. The big man goes down, 14-9 now, and he will have level 3 dragon. So that's something big as well. We're gonna have 7.5k in favor of Vici Gaming. It's still 5,000 in favor of Vici Gaming. So all of it in Vici Gaming's favor. They're gonna see if they can pull it back. Granted, yes, Mineski has more kills, but still, they're not farming as well. Spectre, Manta style, not what I would suggest actually. Manta style, what does Manta style give you? I mean, you can dispel penitence, you can split push a little bit, but I still feel that it's not the best item. You want to go for a little bit more bursty. You want to go a little bit more bursty. You want to get your diffusal, even a radiance, or I don't know, something better. This is just not strong enough right now. He's working towards his heart, and you want to go for the second diffusal blade for a bit more damage, a bit more mana burn. And Fenrir, this poor guy, is still sitting there. He's gonna be camel for the game, guys. 0-5 camel for the game. Camel. Little paintings. But anyway, Fenrir, Monologue was an arcane boots, but at this point he might not even need it. It's been so late in the game. Chen will provide all the mana he needs. Look at ZSMJ, that supporter. This guy, he farms like an absolute beast. If you look at the net worth, yes, he's sitting at 8k, but still he's matching farm with, well, he has more farm than both of the supports on Mineski's side combined. And FY has his BKB at long last with 1.4k to boot as well. So G, Jay will be be honest, Visage. He has the Arcanes, has the Medallion as well. Owa, yes, he will have the Blink Dagger. So will he sell? Yeah, he sells the Pack of Dust. We'll wait for the Blink Dagger. We're gonna see another Water Boom. Visage, meanwhile, Jesse Vash. 4 Staff, Mechanism, Soul Ring, Tranquils, just a little bit more survivability, the bare minimum to give that perfect team fight mix. And we're gonna see a Smoke Gang coming out here from VG 2-2. They're just gonna stand there. Tsutsumati is going to be meeting his creep wave in the middle of the just outside the Rosh pit. There's Spectres out of position, but it doesn't matter because Spectre out of position doesn't really matter at all because he can just haunt right in. FY is just going to be phasing in and out, and they're going to be farming again. So all the chickens going to be poking away the ancients there. Tsutsumati couldn't resist, got one for himself, and Jay, Dagon 4. I am really not digging this item. I'm not. I'm really not digging this item at all. Jay, I don't know. Dagon 4, Jump of True Sight. Yeah, you have a lot of bursts, but they have a lot of BKBs, man. You can kill Fenrir. You can make him the camel. Yeah, you can make him really. Oh yeah, FY does go down by the way. And yeah, you can actually make him really sad and all. You can make the Weaver very sad like you just did there. Yep, Dagon to the face. So he just died immediately. That's like. Fairy Dust, silence and die. But now there's an observer spotting out this Vici squad here. They could go for wraparound gank, but no, they will not. They will just run in all the way and 2-2. They go for a surge on in. Alchemist just gonna YOLO swag it all. And here we go. BKB for everyone. Is there gonna be an Earthshaker? No, he throws out the stun on Jesse Bosch. I'm not so sure this is the best idea. Well, he will chop up the. Nope. One chopping down. Where is that Earthshaker? Where's the initiation? Mineski. Joven has to be careful. Soul Assumption does pick off someone. Nope. Dragonite actually does pick up the puck. And now here's the wall. They have trapped themselves in. But there is no Echo Slam. The Echo Slam was used, but it doesn't really look like killed anything. But 2-2 out of position here. Will not have his ultimate right now. And that was an over dive. Familiars will be landing there. And Solomon says 2-2. And he will be back in if that gets purged up there. Runs to the wall. Clone himself. But now Tsutsumati sends him home. And he will get out there. Fissure lands on 2. Will there be a familiar follow-up? Fenrir dropping low as well. They force out the Spectre. Spectre saying, no, I'm going back to farm. And he will not be getting that. Fenrir will get out there with the fresh, new, shiny gem. And you don't want to stand around for that. Goodbye, sir. Oh no, he Spectral Daggers. The Spectral Dagger to Spectral Inception is happening right now. We're going to be cliff running. Right, guys. Run for the heals. Diffusal Blade. Goodbye, sir. Pick up the gem. Oh wow, nice snipe here from FY. He gets the gem. The Joven's like, hey, where is it? He throws down his TP scroll, picks it up there, and oh, great snipe here from FY. Great play of tag team going on here. So poor Fenrir proceeds to die. Here's 1k go now. Dagon 5 and Pup. In true Pup fashion, this guy. In true Pup fashion. Yep. Very puppy. I don't know whether it's the best item. I guess he could have spent all that money on a Hex. How much does the Dagon 5 cost? It is the most expensive item in the entire game. 7,000 gold. And all spent on just... Well, I wouldn't say just, but Puck doesn't really have that kind of mana pool to spend on Dagon 5s anyway. No, I was lying. He can. Because it does cost 100 mana now, and CTY is just gonna wind walk right underneath these right underneath the puck here, and the Observer Ward will spot it out. So the Dragonite will get that for himself. He has a Mjolnir as well, so he can hit very hard, very fast, and he is the Ice and Lightning Dragon, the Elemental Dragon of sorts, and he will be going with that. We're gonna see if he goes for the Blink Dagger though in Myth Trust style, but he's not going to, I think. And oh, Jay. If his team ever finds the lack of stunts or something, I'm gonna blame him for it. Oh, gonna Echo Slam this. Why the heck not? He will kill him there. Nerf Shaker, everything just hating on CTY here. He will get blown up. I'm not so sure the Echo Slam was worth it, but they do blow it. So they blow it, and they will not have Echo Slam for the next fight. Another 2 minutes without that very powerful ultimate blink initiation kind of combo. And Dragonite, he does have buyout, so in the event that he does need this, he will get out of there. But CTY unable to actually really do anything against that. He was just chain stun and just burst the hell down. So if they do catch themselves out, so now Mineski, they could be walking into a trap here. Admiral Akbar is going to be calling this, and they're going to be looking for this tower. If they do buy back, they have a glyph. Cause them to overextend. Is that gonna be a glyph? Here we go. Buyback from the DK coming soon. But no, Chen is gonna be nuked down here. DK buys back out, and there is a big fight. Oh wow, will take a fall. Spectre haste. I'm going for the haunt, and still Joven, he's like, oh, my team is dead, never mind, hit the tower. Nope, I'm gonna haunt away. Where am I haunting to? I am haunting away to the side, but Puck, you might not get out alive. You will not get out alive. Jesse Bosch, you will go out there. No, they all get out alive, and now they're just fighting themselves. And in all that confusion, that Vici Gaming claims up 2 kills for the cost of that Dragonite buyback. Still a pretty good trade. Mineski's Joven does manage to Spectral Haunt himself out of trouble with that heart. Will regen up to full now. Might want to switch up that Tranquils for something nicer like a Phase Boots or like a Treads. Even a BTs would be nice for even more 6-split pushing, which he has decided to go for. Still want to see him go for the Diffusal too though. But 2-2. Has a Basher. Now he's going for Abyssal Blade. He is not playing around. This guy ain't playing. FY has an ultimate up on him. And now Gem? Nope, no Gem. They are just going down bottom lane and they will spot out this Spectre. Spectre is just gonna run away. As always. Run away, run away. TP scroll. Throw it on the illusions. At least he had an illusion to throw it to. So that was pretty nice for him. So he does get that out. FY meanwhile ultimate up on him, and Jay Blink Dagger, he sells out something. I don't know what he sold. Still Dagon 5. Didn't do you much good in the last fight, did it? Did not at all. And the Mjolnir for this DK here. Still Chen. I must say ZSMJ, he's a very good Chen. 0 denies on this guy. That's how much he loves creeps. How much he loves creeps. FY. Net worth, sitting at 22k, the gold graph is wow, way in favor of Vici. 14,000, 12,000 here for the EXP graph, and this tower should be denied. Anyone? Fenrir? Hey, he's got his arcane, he's got his bracer now. Still no kills, this poor camel. No kills on him. But CTY gonna be arcaning it up. Visage, meanwhile, Jay, Dagon 5, Owa. Here, Jesse Bosch. So looking good. 2-2 has double damage. What remains of it will be gone now. And they might want to burst him out. They have Dagon 5 for that. So Jay. Yeah, here you go. 2-2. Gonna wind walk himself away for absolutely nothing, I think. So DK is just gonna be farming up this wave. With the Mjolnir, he will do quite a big amount of damage. Chen does pick up the Hellbear. So the Hellbear will be pushing it. We'll be looking for some slams. I'm not so sure how well this Hellbear would do. He has a good slam, nice damage and all, but he doesn't have any auras, doesn't have any buffs. I see a line drawn across. The Joven says, cut straight across, middle down, cut down middle, and I will be split pushing here on the bottom lane here. FY gonna be baiting it out. He's gonna be back in there. There's a huge wraparound gang here. Are we gonna see patience from CTY? And there we go. Joven, you are in biggie trouble. Nope, not big trouble at all. He runs to the cliffs and he will TP out himself there. And there we go. Here comes the haunt. They want to fight back. Fenrir will be the first target spotted out. Is that going to be Knuckle Slam? But BKB Dragon is up and around. Jesse Bosch will go down before dropping down the wall. And it's then Echo Slam. I'm waiting for that Echo Slam. Earthshaker still waiting for a long time there. They have lost all the heroes. Echo Slam does absolutely nothing. Mechanism laughs at that. Whoa, Dagon 5 does burst him down. CTY taking a lot of damage at 2-2 in a little bit of trouble. He will blow himself back in the fountain there. The Gem of True Sight just sitting casually on the floor. FY gonna go man moding here, and there's gonna be a stun. Dagon 5 in 3 seconds. There will be a Dagon to the face. That is paying off actually. The Dagon does pay off here for the Puck here, so he will get the pick off here on the Weaver. So it's a 3 for 3. All the carries go down. The Alchemist will be saved there by Zagas MJ, and all in all, great patience here from Owa. He does wait for the BKBs to go down before landing that Echo Slam. That much damage, but still, it did take out the help take out the Dragonite with that Dagon 5. A lot of burst. Gonna see if he goes for the E-Blade. I mean, since they've gone full pup, might as well go full pup. You never go full edgy, you never go full retard, but you go full pup. Still. Big shout out to all you guys, 8,000 of you guys in the chat here. And I'm your host, Lysander Zenora. If you guys have not heard of me, I've been casting quite a bit here on behalf of Beyond the Summit. And big shout out to the sponsors, GST, Gigabyte, of course, Corsair, Western Digital, as well as one more guy, AMD, for not sponsoring this tournament. You're watching the challenge, the GEST. Is not to be confused with the GEST, but it is the GEST challenge, and they will actually have 4 invited teams fight for a bunch of good money. Nice wad of US dollars there, so it's all good. Chen lads up on this guy. So it's gonna help out 2-2. He has Assault Cuirass, and with the game progressing further and further, the BKB's at 7 seconds, the Black King Bar on DK is at 8. So yep, there's gonna be a wraparound smoke here for Mineski here. Will they get a very decisive team fight? 2-2. Has to be careful now. Pops his ultimate. Oh, Spectre, he comes on in. That's gonna be a big fight. They're gonna get that Aegis. Will the cheese go down? Gets an immediate basher onto him. He picks up the cheese. Will he? No, he denies the cheese. No, did he steal the Aegis? He stole the Aegis. Spectre stole the Aegis. That is a huge turnaround here. But Jay, he ran in the wrong neighborhood. Here comes Dragon. Says Fus Roda. Jovan will take a fall. That Roche attempt, he stole the Aegis, but it did not pay off for him at all. 2-2 will be chopping him up, and we have Sashimi Spectre for lunch here. CTY, 4,000 gold on him, and this looks really bad for the Pinoy guys. They had a good start. The kill score is starting to balance out now. FY, is he going for Hex? Make a Hex, man. Do it. Yes, he made a Hex! This guy made a Hex. No mental style for him. It's a Hex Weaver. It's a Hexver. Weave Hex and Weave Wax. I don't know. But anyway, Tower will be Assault Cuirass down, and the Dragon says puff puff puff, and we'll bring it down. Spectre might not want to initiate into that. Earthshaker does have his ultimate here. He has a double damage as well. There's a big ass creep wave here, but he does not go for the Echo Slam because he wants to save it for his teammates. His teammates will be on 20 seconds. The Rex will take a fall though, so they will not go into this. He holds this Echo Slam. He will save it for another day. And no, he goes on in. Just kidding. He goes in, smashes up, gets a tail to the face. Fade Bolt down. Fenrir still not getting kills. 4 guys in the wall. Abyssal Blade on Mineski's Jovan, if he takes a fall here, this is GG. There is no buyback. There is no buyback. Is there gonna be a soul assumption? Nope. No damage on that soul assumption there. Fenrir, however hard he tries, he will not be getting any kills. A true camel indeed. And there will be a sandbag here onto sandbag onto the Dragon Knight. So Dragon Knight will be sent back to base. Fenrir will TP out. FY as well himself. Crystal is going to be going for a Daedalus as well. So we're going to check out the gold graph again. It's going to be obscene. And yep, it is obscene indeed. Indeed, it's 20k in favor of Vici Gaming. So the Chinese guys, they finally get their rise in action. They rise it up. They will bring down. They rise up against their opponents. And it's not the rise you're thinking of, but it is rise. But anyway, Jovan still trying his best. I feel that this game just spun around him, getting all of them actually getting the wrong items. Puck with that Dagon 5, a clear mistake. Very bit. All that kind of money could have gone into a Hex could have gone into Hex, and Jovan going for the mental style without much use of illusions. These illusions don't really do much. They don't have the radiance. They can't push fast. They can't take towers that well as well. Desolate doesn't work on towers because that's how it rolls. And all in all, just bad item choices. Well, I guess Darkseer has the Hex. It's good for him. Earthshaker has been doing well, but Puck, I feel, has done a demon here. Dagon 5. Really think it's a big mistake putting so much money. Dagon 1 I can understand. For the early game burst, you can actually solo kill off a lot of supports very quickly, but the Dagon 5 is just overkill, and FY might be dying here. Nope, gonna run away. Yeah, they're just waiting for him to come on in. No, FY, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Not gonna do it. No, he throws out the buggies. He throws out the buggies. Oh, gets a Hex up here on CTY. CTY will not have the chance, but that's a good start on 01. No Earthshaker for your fight. Abyssal Blade on your head as well. And now G, he's gonna run for the hills, gets piggied up, and it is, wow, that was just one hit here. Daedalus DK, this is pretty over in my eyes. 2-1, 2-2, and this looks bad. The kill score has finally shifted in Vici's favor, and Jesse Vaj, try as he might, he will not be bringing this back for his team. Or will he? Spectre going to go for that last YOLO push. This is why you do not throw against Alchemist, because Alchemist will come back and bite you in the butt. And 30k net worth here for the Alchemist, 22k for the DK. And this is looking good. Even the Radiance Courier has been killed. Oh, are they feeding couriers now? No, are they? Are they feeding couriers?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Nope, not gonna be feeding couriers here, but Spectre, he does throw out the dagger, and this is GG. I expect the call out any second. No haunt and no follow up. Spectre, yeah, you're farmed, but you can't really beat up those kind of heroes. And Spectre is not the kind of heroes to deal with too many guys at once. I mean, he purges up on FY, but FY just laughs at him. There's a hoof stomp, and nope, Jovan will take a fall here, and BKB, clang! goes the DK, and oh wow, he gets abyssal up. He doesn't even try. He doesn't. No, he tries. And what an echo slam! He actually does a lot of damage. 2-2 drops really low. Soul Assumption nearly brings him down, but GG. Call out here from Joven. FY will get piggied up, and now he is going to be the Neruvian pig. But he gets us time lapse out, and he does have his own hack stick as well. Soul Assumption will bring him down a little bit more. Oh, Jake calls him out, blows him up with that dagger, making his money's worth here. Gonna be chop, 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 cleave, 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 and one blast to the face. Zusamati will steal one hit here, and he says, no, all the creeps are for me. Rubik will die again. He tries to do something. Yeah, 0-8, this guy, poor guy. Fenrir, RIP in peace. So he will go down. GG. Call out here from both sides, and I'm surprised to see, yep, the countdown does call it down here. So 23-26, Vici bringing the kill score in their favor at the last moment here, the 11th hour, and they do carry them. It's been over for quite a while with that continuous throwing, as well as bad fights here. Yep, Puck got 8 kills, but he got 7 deaths to accompany that. Earthshaker, I say he is MVP for Mineski, and Vici Gaming, definitely Chen. Well, Chen or CTY, but I say Chen. Chen has been doing a great job. This guy, Tsusumati, he is a great carry, but so is he as a support. We're gonna see die victory here. Mineski, they're 1 game down. Will they be coming back in the game 2, or will Vici Gaming take this in a 2-0 stomp? I predicted Mineski taking this actually, but we're gonna see Vici bring it back. Vici looking good. Stat screen for you guys want to see it. I'm your host, Lysander Zenora. Follow me on twitch.tv/LysanderZenora. I'll be giving away stuff once I do hit 500 followers, and follow me on Twitter as well as Facebook for more updates. So no, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitch. Alright, stat screen for you guys want to see it. I'll see you guys in game 2.